captain show is a women's club tradition. It's their way of saluting the outgoing captain and welcoming the incoming one. So on behalf of the ladies and everyone here, let's give a round of applause to outgoing captain Nancy Levin. And a warm welcome to incoming captain Martha Collimore.
Live from Green Hill, the Clan of Nan.
It is my honor to present the Nancy Levin family crest. It's a glad werk, moeilijk necht, the necht. We went to Scotland. It rained all day. It rained all night, but Carnoustie was in sight and it had to be played. Glass Castle and indoors was more our choice. So we dropped off the boys. Nancy said, would you like to drive? I thought, can do. Steering wheel on the right, left on the road. It all went well, as long as we went straight. The roundabout so did me in. Steering wheel on left, wheel on the road right. It gave Nancy such a fright. Drivers were switched, and we safely toured on. We stayed dry, but the boys got poured on. Glen Livet, Glen Fetish, Glen Kinchy, they cried, and soothing liquids were quickly applied. And now, lassies and lads, let's raise your glasses to toast our Captain Nancy. Slantrawa!
We're here to sing the song of Nan, the bonny captain of our clan. On any lass she smiled, who could bring her handicap down. Here's to the leader of our clan, from ferries and bunkers and traps of sand, from all across the green. We're the clan of Captain Nan, the clan, the clan, the clan of Captain Nan, the clan, we're the clan of Captain Nan. Here's to the clubs that we've all known, we get our own, we'll leave yours alone. A bonny club indeed, and that's all we'll ever need. With Captain Nan our days did fly, and love her we will till that day we die. From all across the green, we're the clan of Captain Nan, the clan, the clan, the clan of Captain Nan, the clan, we're the clan of Captain Nan. Hey!
What is that beautiful sound of music? Look, it's the Sandtrap family singers all the way in from Osterville. Looks like they finally got out of the sand.
cart, lady, will a pull cart do? No!
Coming up the hill, I'm sagging, lady, oh, lady, ee-hoo. Trucking up the hill, with the river and sagging, lady, oh, lady, oh, one little girl in a milking said her, lady, oh, lady, ee-hoo. Billy works a whole lot better, lady, oh, lady, oh, there's a sad sort of hanging from the man on the wall and the guys in the pro shop too. And up in the office, there's absurd little man keeps popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully he tells, but friendly they approve to say goodbye, Green Hills, to you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye.
We hate to go and leave these pretty lights.
So long, farewell, I'll be to say adieu, 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 your ceilings, walls, and floors. So long, farewell, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen. At least we'll stay until the end of rain. I'm glad you'll go. I cannot tell a lie, although I know sometimes I wonder why. The time has come for us to say goodbye. And so, Green Hills, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
For those of you in the audience that didn't get the meaning of the Sand Trap's farewell song, the club is about to undergo complete reconstruction, we think. So this is the last time the ladies will be performing in this room. It is a bittersweet goodbye. There are a lot of memories here, both good and bad. In keeping with the nostalgic theme, the Clan of Nan would like to bring back a special tradition from past shows. There are many former club captains in the audience, and at this time, I would like to invite you up on stage. Please come on up. I understand you would like to honor Nancy with a special song. Nancy's right down in front. Ladies, thank you very much. That was very special.
Oh, Trevor, get over it.
I enjoyed it. Well, since this time last year, the Women's Club has lost some of their German links, and you just can't get a good Wiener Schnitzel at the club anymore. Well, they may be gone, but they're not forgotten, and the music lives on. Let's give a good old German Papa, Willkommen to das Deutsche Band. Of the captain's show is poking fun at stupid or annoying things that happened during the captain's year, as in the Klan's song about golf carts running out of juice. That never really happens here, though. What about controversial things? Were there any controversies they may poke fun of? I think we're going to find out.
Is now in session.
All rise.
Love that.
All rise. Here comes the judge.
You may be seated. What do we have before the court today?
The case of the sand trap on 13.
They had it coming.
The case of the dress code violation.
pretty PC. Summing up, there's been some controversy related to the bunker on number 13. Yes. And then there's the typical problem with men not tucking in their shirts. But what's with the sausage bit? Let me explain. One of the Clan performers had an allergic reaction to sausage in an omelet here at the club. It wasn't funny at the time, and it's definitely one kind of link neither she nor management will miss. Woo. By the way, how was your lunch today? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Clan of Nan pays homage to their English roots. Let's give a warm welcome to Her Majesty, Queen Edwina, who has traveled all the way from England here to Green Hills Landia.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure to be here in the former colony of England called Green Hills Landia. And the purpose of my visit is to remind you folks that there's an obligation and an allegiance to civility, to society, and that has to do with demeanor on the golf course and attire. And words, pictures are better than a lot of words. We have 3 exhibits that will show you what may or may not be proper approval. We look at this. Is there anybody in the audience that feels that this is proper? Anybody? Exhibit number 2, please. This is another example of something that should not be seen on the golf course. Is there any objection to this in the audience? Exhibit 3, please. If you look at the hair on this respect, does this look like something that should be? So remember, no short tops, no bare midriffs, no short pants. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you, Queen. Enough of the English. I think Nancy's probably said that enough a couple of times herself. She's married to one. But before I keep going, let's give a big round of applause to John Levin, Nancy's husband, for having to put up with Nancy for the years of that. It's a lot of work. It is. I see what goes on. Speaking in real-life capacity as the head golf professional, if I had to choose between Queen Edwina and those punk ladies, I'd have a really big problem. But I guarantee you this, Punk will never be golfing attired here at Green Hills as long as I'm in charge of the buying. Who would have thought? There's an actual clothes company out there called Punk Golf, and it's catching steam, so you're safe here at Green Hills. It's time to turn to a more reverent mood. Last year, the audience was treated to an inspirational rendition of I Believe. This year, the Green Hill Women's Chorale is back with their own sister act version of You'll Never Golf Alone.
When you come through a storm, keep your head down low, and don't be afraid of the fall. At the end of the storm is a golden flag and the sweet silver sound of a harp. Golf on through the wind, golf on through the rain, though your handicap is blown. Golf on, golf on, golf on, golf on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never golf alone. You'll never golf alone, alone. You'll never golf alone. Golf on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never golf alone. You'll never golf alone.
That's great. There's some very creative pieces here today. If you don't want to golf alone, why not go out for team play? This year's team players had an outstanding year for Green Hills. Not only did the ladies win the Golden Gate League, consisting of Upper Mid-Peninsula teams, but they also won the Team Challenge 2, which is about 40 or so plus teams from all over the Bay Area, and Green Hills took home the title. Also, too, just a quick nod, a round of applause for the team players. Also, too, I'd like to congratulate Jennifer Stuppy for defending her club championship title this year, beating Elaine Bentley by 1 stroke. It was a great tournament. Let's give them all a round of applause.
We'll beat the drums and hold the phone. The sun came out today. We're born again. There's new
hope we only see that kind of weather on Thursday mornings, right, ladies? As we draw towards the end of the show, on behalf of the entire cast, I'd like to thank you all for being here today, and certainly hope you've enjoyed your European Links tour. But before we follow the Clan to complete their journey and get the Weather Girls ready for another Scottish rendition of One More Piece, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our musicians. Let's give a big thank you to Ed Margolin on drums. Mario Sarachi on bass. And our very own Green Hills Country Club music director and piano player extraordinaire, the man who needs no introduction, man, myth, legend, George Cerruti. Thank you again for coming today, and now to complete our circle, we finish back in Scotland where it all began with the Clan of Captain Nan. Breakup and Meryl Ferrari, if you could come up.
We're still friends. Yeah.